Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Jai Babaji. The time-bound ego mind, we identify with as who I am, lives in the outer world. So the ego mind is born separated from the subconscious co-creative polarity within. So ego mind is born separated from polarity to live in duality in the outer world. What does that duality means? Means it's looking for what it is attracted to in the outer world. Means I want to get what I like And when I get it, it makes me happy. But it lives in the memory events of duality. In duality, the memory events are like what I like in time, it didn't work. I disliked. What I was attracted to became what I'm afraid of. That's a duality of memories of the past. So in memories, every time the ego mind tried to achieve what it wants, like a nice relationship. Well, but the union of what you are attracted to outside is tentative. You cannot manage it. It is out of your control. So, but you like to keep a control. So my ego mind tries to achieve unity with what it is attracted to in the outer world. And when it gets what it is attracted to, it is happy. That's what we are always trying to do. And when we get what we are happy with, guess what? We are on a dimmer switch. We progressively become unhappy with what we changed and achieved in the outer life. Is that news? Don't we know that? Hasn't that happened in everything that we achieved? We are like and we are happy with. We are not. We get used to it and we don't enjoy it as much. It's no longer new. It has become old. And then we sometimes get bored and then we want to be divorced, even from what we like most. So in the beginning we say, I'm in love with you. I'm afraid of you. I want separation from you. So outer ego mind seeks happiness outside, but lives unhappily inside. So that is why, as long as you continue to seek happiness by changing external situation, like buying a new home, new car, new relationship, new business, new creation, it will not work, it will not unify you. See, that doing, ego mind is doing whatever it is doing for union with female counterpart of energy in the outer world. So it is using, every time you try to make external relationship of love work with outside, your attention goes out and energy follows your attention. So your energy is now separated from the timeless presence within, and it moves out to find presence in the outer world. So the energy is the medium through unification. So it separates from the union within, energy that is in union within, and it tries to find its union outside. This is very subtle. Hardly anybody has explained that clearly enough. So you know what you are doing. You're messing up the whole plan. You will never get happy with what you are planning to achieve and change outside. So, because inside, it is, so being happy with what you achieve is, yes, it is there. But how long is the problem? So it's a temporary solution for ongoing problem. So that's why all life, people, they are doing something to achieve more happiness that makes them feel united with what they like and suffer from memory events where they never could achieve it. So they live in the memory, but in the outside where they hope to achieve it in future, which is elusive. You cannot achieve what you already are outside. You are already integrated and whole in your subconscious feeling energy body. You are seeking through the self-conscious ego mind outside. It does not exist outside. Ego mind has inside and outside. Who you are is whole. It has no inside or outside. What is in here is out in there, and at the higher level of oneness that we are. So that is who we are. So happiness cannot be found by success in achieving what you like, because memory is, it didn't work. So in memory, you carry all the different things you did for your happiness, you achieved, and it didn't work. If it worked, it won't be in your memory, because it made completion with the reality. It complete the account with reality. Means we call it the word is, what is
Gestalt.
Gestalt. And that's what I said. I forgot the word. So you do not complete Gestalt in what you were doing through achieving relationship when it does not complete Gestalt with reality that you are. It is built in the memory of the ego mind that you are not. Did you hear that? And then ego mind looks outside and illudes itself that it will get it done when it gets next project done, next achievement, next relationship, next new project. There is no such thing achieving happiness and completion of Gestalt in future. That is why there is always more to what you have. That's what ego is. And then it keeps you deceiving to live in future when it can all happen now. So when you come now, you are happy, already happy. That is the now, when you come to now, you don't have what I like and what I don't like. There is no division. So you have gone beyond likes and dislikes. So you are in bliss, not just happiness, but you are integrated into oneness. This is very deep, very subtle understanding. So this is why I teach about I am yoga, because everything that you're trying to solve, problems of achieving what you are attracted to, is always accompanied with fear. You won't get it. And if you get it, you won't be able to keep it. If you are able to keep it, you won't be able to control the outside. How can you? Nobody can control what the other person likes you or dislikes you. You cannot control your own. They cannot control their likes and dislikes. So you will always feel insecure in every relationship you create. But most people are not conscious about that. So that's why they are always on watch. Anytime they feel any contradiction in belief or attitude or behavior, they are upset because they are not whole within. They are expecting them to be in complete alignment with their neurotic behavior. This is what ego does. It says, I am neurotic, but I want you to be balanced enough to be in tune with me. I'll get married with you anytime. That's what ego does. And nobody can. This is the thing. So this is why we always are doing something to be happy with. It is to, it buffers from unhappiness. So externally, you keep doing things, go to restaurant, to nicer meal, go to entertainment, dance, music, do different things, go business. What are this? These are the distractions. So people who are very unhappy with themselves, they keep those distractions going all the time. So if they drop it, they become very miserable. That is why most businessmen, when they have lived this life outside, hiding themselves from themselves, when they drop it, they face themselves. They don't. And that is why most people have really hard time after they retire. And probably not as hard time as when they get older. Why? Because older, you need attention and energy for you to invest outside to hide from fears and insecurities inside. But you don't have energy to do anything outside. Like you cannot go to eat, buy new property, and be excited and hide from yourself. Did you hear that? This is the masterpiece work of ego mind. It keeps you deceived all the time and keeps you engaged in searching for happiness. And when you get old, you don't have the energy to hide from the harmony and peace that you are already. That's what you want. So understand this. So, of course, we have to do something that we are happy with outside, but don't depend on it. Depend on your ability to adjust and accept them as they are, so you can continue to do your search within. Did you hear that? You can be, but don't expect them to change. You change yourself. You stay vulnerable to accept them, because now you are on the path of self-discovery. They are not. So you accept them rather than tell them to accept you. Then you are on the path of unconscious self-hiding, not self-discovery. So this is why the ego is always looking for future solutions. And it is insecure, feels insecure now, unhappy now, partial, part of him. So ego mind is born as a male ego mind, separated from co-creative polarity of the inner body, pranamaya kosh. So that is the polarity. So polarity, the male presence does not have choice for or against. Male presence is a witnessing, choiceless awareness. So it can see what is as is. But when you identify with ego mind, that has a choice, pre-programmed choice for or against, does not see what is as is, and deceives itself into getting what I like from the other, and tries to get it in future. But that is why you can fall in love, but you cannot sustain that fall. It is very difficult. So Yes, we have to live in this world and be at peace with ourselves. But ego mind, it says, I want to be at peace with something I achieve, a new house. New house is not for you or against you. You are for it or against it. And when it is new for you, you enjoy it. As soon as it gets old, you don't even pay attention to the house. You are consumed by your own fears and insecurities. You don't live in the house. So you live in the memory, and memory makes it old very quickly. And so this is, see, rich people have a lot of money and they are very insecure. Success and prestige usually makes you very insecure. And you look for outside. And we have a lot of power to change outer relationship. You can buy a new home, new boat, and you see how often they try to change outside with money and power, relationships. And when they change relationship, it is a very short life than a poor people who don't have such ability to change outside. Does it make sense? Have you seen how movie actors, they're in love and very soon they don't like it because they have another one. They have ability to change. So we are all crazy, but want to have enough freedom to express craziness. So, but when you know the truth, you know you're not looking for it outside. You are learning to be inside what you are expecting from outside. So drop all your expectations in order to be happy with what is. Did you hear that? So that you are happy with yourself. If you have expectations for other to behave in a certain way, for you to be happy, you are planting the conflict right there for them to be in conflict with you. And parents do that with the children all the time. And children do with their parents all the time. So no wonder at the very place where there should be more love and harmony, there is more conflict and separation. So let's meditate. Sit up straight. Close your eyes. Internalize your attention. Means when you do this, you're not trying to be happy or unhappy. You are just going beyond both body and mind. You are going beyond your pre-programmed past. You are going into the present moment. That is who you are. When you return to the source, the timeless presence that I am now, you are beyond positive and negative, happiness and unhappiness. You are beyond duality. You are unity. Experience that you can go there anytime. This means you are accepting yourself just the way you are now in your physical body and your mental conditions. They are the creation of the time-bound ego mind. So when you are witnessing ego mind, you are withdrawing your identification with your body and mind. Let go of doing anything, and you will naturally settle in the feeling energy body that spontaneously restores the balance. And when you are in feeling body, totally, you are in self-balancing presence within. The dual ego mind trying to be happy when you get there, and it's unhappy all along the way. The non-doing presence does nothing to change anything outside, to change body or mind or anybody or anything. So it is at peace with itself. So when I say, do not seek happiness of uniting with what you achieve in the outer world, I'm not saying do not be in relationship with outer world. I am saying be in relationship with yourself. Then you are taking responsibility to experience unity within yourself. Even as you are in relationship with other. You drop all your expectation for harmony, peace, and love to come from other. You accept other as they are because you have accepted yourself as you are. If you don't accept yourself as you are, you will expect them to be like you, what you like of them. You have dropped your responsibility. You have become the victim of the other. Jai Babaji.